Hello, welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, PiMacleod. We're here on day 4,479, which is one day away from a 5-star Jubilee cover. I've kind of lost count by this point. I mean, obviously the count's right here, but yeah, I kind of need to see a change in this. It's been a long time of this pattern, but there's bigger fish to fry, right? We're here to welcome not this Lin Lee, but a different Lin Lee to our MPQ, our Marvel Puzzle Quest. Ever since the new developers took over, IP2, we don't see the new character up here at the top, right emblazoned, as soon as they come out. So you might not know about them unless you kind of dug into the game a little bit or played today's new PvE. The current new, if I can call it new, storyline features our new Iron Fist Lin Lee, which is the same guy as him, but just 1 star less. But you want to see more about him? You probably do if you haven't already. There he is, with a nice camera angle down low at like waist high, like looking up at him, like we're all like the size of Puck. Like I don't know what kind of camera angle that is, but here we are. This welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. message is very informative. What's up, John? Thanks for joining me on the Twitch side. Good to see you, buddy. I don't think I've ever seen so much information on a welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. screen in my life, but, first time for everything. You gonna join me today? Okay. Here we go. We have Lin Lee standing there looking all proud and stuff. And we're going to go into these 10 fights one at a time and look over the abilities as we usually do. Instagram ready. This one, yeah, that's Heather. She's a little more rambunctious, but actually she might be settling down. You might get to see her for longer today. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. We're going to go against Mordo, which... Oh yeah, I think I read somewhere. Okay, so when I don't know a character, which is often enough, I like to go to Google, Google University, and try to figure out a little bit more about them. And I found out that in some of the books that he goes against Mordo at one point in order on his search for Lin Lee, that is, on the search for a certain artifact, his sword that he uses. Something to do with, ancestry, and it belongs to him, and yada, 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 and Mordo wants it because magic powers and blah. Whatever. So, I guess it makes sense we're going against Mordo. It's thematic. That was for the Iron Fist pose, but works for Heather as well. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It does. Here he is, Iron Fist Lin Lee. I only got a couple covers in him. He obviously isn't fed by any 3 stars or anything that we know of so far, so, it is what it is. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining me on the YouTube side. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, all those consonants and vowels. Thanks for joining, buddy. All right. So let's start off at the beginning here. Shards of Fuzi. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. By the way, fun fact. I don't know a lot about the history of the character, but I recognize that name. And the only reason I recognize that name is because I do play plenty of video games in my time. Maybe not as many now because full-time dad and job and everything, but I remember the name Fuzi from a game series I used to love to play, the Dynasty Warriors series, and Samurai Warriors. If you've known it or played it at all, I've seen that name. I've seen that character. I didn't know that this person showed up in other works of fiction as well. Well, I shouldn't say fiction. Even if you know, you know. But yeah, you get it. That's kind of cool. Anyways, Fuzi. For 8 red, I've seen complaints that this is a wall of text. I can't get into this because it's a wall of text. I'm going to snooze this because I'm going to snooze this because we were talking about the power description and that's kind of important. So it is a bit wordy. It is a bit texty, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. We've seen a lot worse in the game, and honestly, this isn't that bad to look at. The problem is the formatting. And if any developers are out there watching this and listening to this, can I say on behalf of the community, We don't mind powers being fun and interesting, but they need to be formatted in such a way, like bullet pointed, put some enters and returns after certain things. Punctuation matters. I'm not saying there's missing punctuation here, but maybe spreading some things out more, making it listed so we can just at a glance see it and go. I think that makes sense. I hope it does. One of the ideas floating around that I've seen is that take the flavor text and move it to another button. Like maybe on this screen right here, you have this blue bar down below the 5 stars, right? This blue bar is wasted space. It's free real estate. Use it. Put a button down there that says flavor text or something like that. Description text, whatever. So you could click on that and it'll scroll over or something, or scroll up or fade into different text, whatever, and put all your flavor text there. That way, if you want to see it, you can, but if you don't want to, you know. Anyways, that's just my opinion. So after the flavor text, deal some damage to an enemy, and it's kind of a small amount of damage, mind you, for the cost of 8 red. But let's get there. 1 plus a number of times equal to the times Divine Heritage has been activated this combat to a maximum of 6. So you're only going to get it 6 times tops, okay? So that number 6 times. Well, now that's not so bad. Not the worst for 8 red. We're talking about a 4-star character, so like try not to get 5-star numbers clouded in your head. But still, it's not bad for a 4 stars red if you get the maximum out of it. If the target is supernatural, which there's a good amount of supernatural peeps in this game, this ability deals double damage. Okay, now we're talking. Pretty decent. Whenever Shards of Fuzi is used, Lin-Li loses 5% of his current health. If you're really curious as to why, look at the flavor text. It tells you why it happens. But I feel like that wasn't a necessary point in the game. It's not the greatest ability in the world. It's not like... I don't see this being overpowered, but you know what? It is multiple hits, and if you're proccing strike tiles and things like buffed powers like Okoi's passive, Wakanda Forever, you know, if you get proccing that multiple times per hit, maybe there's a reason that they made it eat some of your health. Just thinking. What's up? We're gonna say Rai 67. Hey, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining the chat. Does extra damage for every yellow match, right? But it's like, so that's what Divine Heritage really takes care of, is the yellow matches. It does something. It reminds me of 2-star Wolverine. A yellow match gives you some health back, right? Well, in this case, it helps power up his red as well. You know what? Since we just talked about Divine Heritage, let's look at it. Let's make it make sense. We'll pump it up to 5 too, so you can see what it's really like if you want to sink your teeth into it. It's a passive. Again, a little bit of flavor text, then the passive. Whenever you match yellow tiles, heal and leave for some health. It's not bad. Being that this is a not maxed out character, it's not even champed. It's not a bad amount of healing. And then create a random strength 144 protect tile for each yellow tile matched this way. I don't understand why they wrote it like that, unless like it's... Is it like if you're matching 3 yellows, you're getting 3 protect tiles? If you're matching 4 yellows, you're getting 4 protect tiles? Is that why it's worded this way? Seems kind of weird, but we're going to find out the hard way, aren't we? So obviously if you're matching yellows, you're getting protect tiles. If you're matching yellows, you're getting healing. If you're matching yellows, you're powering up your Shards of Fuzi. It seems like he wants to team up with someone who can match more yellows. We'll see. And then finally there's Fist of the Chosen. For 5 purple, flavor text, deal some damage. And that's a decent number of damage for 5 purple. That's actually pretty good. For a 4-star character at that point, yeah, that's pretty good. Then convert 2 enemy special tiles to yellow tiles. We're feeding our abilities, aren't we? and then deal some damage, ignoring projectiles per tile converted. Not bad. I think that's actually a pretty decent ability. I can see why you'd want to run this at a red and purple at 5, yellow at 3. Kind of makes sense. You want to get some quicker damage out there. Is there anyone that comes to mind that he should run with right away? Well, we just kind of talked about it. Anyone that runs strike tiles, that has power buffs, someone that can make that damage number go up. I think that's a big deal for him, if you have to use him. There's not a lot of passive, well, there's no passive damage output, so I don't see him being a front runner on your roster. But, you know, when he becomes essential, I can see this being someone that maybe might be cool, boosted or whatever. We'll see. Okay, let's try him out. Let's take him for a spin. Oh yeah, almost forgot. It's been so long since we did a Welcome to Shield. I forgot to do this. Go back, back. Oh man. Character effects on. We never get to do this anymore. Okay. Welcome to Shield. Mordo. Lin Lee. Shake hands. Fight. Alright. I'm sorry, John. Yes, that's why it's worded that way. Beta Ray Bill. Okay. Okay, good with Beta Ray Bill. Okay. I can see that John making extra projectiles. I mean, I'm not a big player for Beta Ray Bill. Can I be honest here? I think he's cool. It means a good projectile meta. Yes. I don't know. It just seems slower than other things can be. Man, am I that ingrained in the 5-star meta that it's just too slow for me now? Yikes, introspection. Okay. I don't know. I'll take a look at that issue that I'm having later. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Well, if I make the match 4 of yellow, he gets the match 4 of purple. And if you know Mordo, Mordo loves purple. Loves purple. That's not a smart idea, giving him more purple. Ooh, but is there a lot of options? Not really. If I make that match 4 of yellow, I'm getting 3 purple as well. So I guess we should do it. What's up, LaMarcus? Good to see you. Thanks for joining on the YouTube side. Good to see you, man. All right. Let's dig back in here. I guess I can fire this off now. It's not going to hurt anything. He doesn't have any special tiles to transform. Mordo, that is. So let's just do it now. Is there no animation for him? I turned on character effects. See, it's on. I hit that purple. It literally did no effect? Well, that's boring. Hello, devs. That's not cool. Okay, John, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for saying that. You know me, though. I'm going to try to, like, do something silly, probably. I can't help it. What about... Okay, we got to see if the red has an animation, right? So, let's match a couple more yellows. There's no yellow animation. Not a one. We're building up our yellows. It's like, what, 3 yellow matches now? Look, Moro just hit me with his stick. You happy now, game? That's embarrassing. Mordo. Aww, I built up too many yellows. Ow, that actually hurt a lot. Okay, well, I got enough red. So, let's give it a try. No animations? Are you kidding me? Look, John, I know as far as glitches go, no animations is pretty minor, but come on. Come on. Nothing? Nothing? I'm not saying I look forward to animations. But I mean, it's like... I don't know. It's just a little bit of something, a little bit of life in the game. Just a hair, just a little bit. I mean, you put flavor text in there in paragraph form, but you couldn't put a little animation? Okay, whatever. I'll get over it. We'll try one more time. Maybe it didn't load them. I don't believe it either, but still. We get to go against Lin Lee. No, we're not using 5s or 6s. Although I could use a 6. Put a Galactus in there. That'd be funny. That'd be unnecessary. You do miss him here, Boo. I see. That's the thing. It's like it's a part of it. Come on, let's get our act together, devs. Come on, you're better than this, right? I played your previous Puzzle Quest games. You are better than this. I played Gems of War. You're better than this. Anyways, if we're going against Lin Lee, we have to be able to fight against projectiles. I'm just going off a whim here. Does 4-star Black Panther punish any projectile or just friendly? Match or destroy a projectile. That's not enough damage to make it worthwhile, is it? Well, no, it's for each projectile on the board. What's up, the Big Sheep? Thanks for joining me on the YouTube side. Good to see you. I'm thinking of being something silly here. Whenever I match or destroy a projectile, deal 546 damage for each projectile on the board. And this guy loves to make projectiles hand over fist. I said that. Okay, I'm going to give it a try, right? Let's give it a try. Come on, Black Panther. Come on, dude. Let's do a thing. I mean, why else are we here if we don't want to try something silly and off the wall? Okay, leave the yellows. Let him do the yellows. Well, I mean, I kind of want some yellows myself, right? But yeah, the blues and reds will do. The blues and reds will do. Okay, I'm going to take this yellow, because come on, it's a blue and a yellow. I need them both. Jeez. Okay, I gave you a little bit. Don't run all the way home with it. Jeez. I guess I'll take this red. He's going to take the yellow. Ow! What an unfair monster. So let's test it out. He's got 4 projectiles on the board. So I match... which one's going to be in a better position? I don't want him having more purple, so let's just do that. Boop. Okay. It's working. So if I match this, it's 2 projectiles. Let's check it out. It works. That's fun. I like it when you can use a new guy's issue against him. There we go. Let's go with this. Sorry, Lin Lee. If you got an old roster like this, a 4-star Black Panther, that's kind of fun. There's faster ways. You and I know this. We can put in Karnak, America Chavez. You get the point. This goes on, right? Shoot, we could probably one-turn them with the newer Moonstone. This is kind of a fun use, right? I think it is. Shards of Fuzi, which is actually only going to get stronger the more yellows he matches, so I am kind of asking for it. Let's get some protection up myself. Haha, I have an animation and you don't. That's called childish. Give me that blue. Oh yeah, I have a destroyer gun on him for some reason. Kind of forgot about that. Thanks, John. I do appreciate the good lab work. This is what we do. We're not here to rehash the same old, same old. Ooh, that's a lot of projectiles. Ooh, man, you didn't like that, did you, Fuzi? Fuzi. Haha, wrong name. Lin Lee. Oh, right there. Derp. Right at the bottom. Oops. Black Panther gotcha. That's something you ain't gonna see every day. 4-star Black Panther being an easy shoe-in for a win. Okay. Let's get into it. The first two nodes are always Thanosable, as we like to say here, or Mephistable has been a newer term. Haven't done that in a while. Let's throw in... Oh, we get... Our 2-star Nightcrawler is the dude right now. That's kind of cool. Doesn't really matter who we're using. Let's just throw in them. Let's get... Where's Big Purple at? Did I pass him already? Yeah, there he is. We haven't had a Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. since before Galactus. I just realized. It's been since September? Right? Am I right? I think it has been. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember my calendar that well. Feel free to correct me. I'm trying to remember what Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D.s we had since then. Anyways. Dark, what's up, man? Thanks for joining me on the Twitch side. I gotta turn off these animations before Thanos, gets all court deathy on us. That's a verb now, or descriptive text. I don't know. It's a word. Who was the last new 4-star? I think it was one of our Hydra dudes, right? Was it Viper? It's in my Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. lists. Or in my streams. Not in my Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. list, because I've kind of just been making them all live streams now, haven't I? Day 1, show your stuff. Yeah. We're going to show a Thanos. That's what we're going to do. Wait, hold up. That's cool. We can have 2 Iron Fists. Insert your own karate sounds here. Might have been Viper. I think it's Viper. And that's like probably October at latest, if not earlier. I don't know. Not like it matters, but it's just been so long. It's been such a long time. Anyways, you can go bye-bye. Dark, you missed it. We were like moments just a moment late. I put 4-star Black Panther against our new Lin Lee Iron Fist and just kind of mollywopped him. Pretty fun. Just, just a neat thing to do. Okay, day 1, toughen up. Let's do something with a little bit of bite to it. Not much. It's only level 180 peoples, but... Sentry Fighter is annoying. Mutation is got a passive that can be annoying, but who really cares? We got Iron Fist, Karnak, and whoever else we want to throw in there. We don't throw our 5s and 6s in this point because that's just unfair and uncouth. So, I mean, we could just go all fisticuffs, but that's not fun. We probably want to do something in theme, right? I have an idea. Let's go. I'm just going to do something silly. Iron Fist's purple turns enemy tiles. Oh, wait. Even better. Hold up. I was thinking Carnage, and then I rethought it. There's a better way. Hello. I probably just need to put in the colors already and call it a day. Let's see. Yellow, green, black. There you are, because you look like this. You look like Anime Girl. That's why I didn't recognize you, Eddie Brock, in a Necroco suit. If you're new to MPQ, yes, this is the thing. That's Eddie Brock. It's not. It's a skin of someone named Necroco. If you really want to know, I could show you, but just post it in the comments if you really want to see that it truly is Eddie Brock, if you don't believe me. Kings, thanks for joining on the YouTube side. Do you remember me? Yes? I think so. Okay. You gotta give me a little slack. There's a lot of different profiles that have like a couple letters and numbers at the end of them, and those kind of, they all get jumbled together eventually. I'm just gonna say Kings though. I'm pretty sure we've talked once or twice. I don't know. Eddie Brock wanted to feel pretty today. You know what? And that's good for Eddie Brock. You know, he takes a lot of crap, and he just needs a moment just to feel like himself. Who do we get rid of first? The fighter. Whenever you have a chance to get rid of the purple, I mean the purple. I don't know what I was thinking with that. The green-eyed robot first. You do it. The Big Sheep. Knew about the skin, but I don't know who Necroco is. Thank you to Big Sheep. You and me, same page. I don't know who Necroco is either. It's from something. I don't know. I research a lot of these things when they come up. That one I didn't. I was just like, I'm good. I don't know why they chose Eddie Brock as the person to get that skin either. That one's weird to me. Yeah, whatever. Kings, I was that guy trying to help on the stream with OBS on mobile. Oh, what? You, Kings? I thought it was a different name. Okay though. You know what? Fair. Thanks again, Kings. I still have OBS on mobile. I just found another way to make this work the way it is now, and it's working the way it is now. But thank you. Still, honestly, I haven't forgot it. I still have. And you know what? I did a lot of effort on it, and then I figured out how to get this work better, and I just went to this. Call me lazy. You probably could call me lazy. Okay, well, I want the purples. Gimme. Well, we got some enemy tiles out there, which was the whole point. And we still... Wait a minute. Hold up. He just turns the enemy tiles yellow. He doesn't remove them? I misread that. Hold up. That's pretty cool. Convert 2 enemy special tiles to yellow tiles and deal damage, ignoring protects. So he just turns them yellow. He doesn't do anything else with them. That's pretty neat. Usually anything that targets enemy special tiles removes them, destroys them, does something with them, changes them somehow, right? You never get to keep the special effect. I feel like there's something to abuse there. I'll have to keep my thinking cap on about that. Go ahead, take your match 4. Oh no, the Sentry Fighter's dead. Don't have to worry about that. Let's get rid of the dog. Not the goodiest of dogs, no. I want another purple. It's kind of fun to take advantage of that purple. The whole point of me putting Brock on here was to make more enemy tiles. Okay, Karnak is just going to mop up though now. Go ahead, Karnak. Do what you do. I mean, it's kind of unfair now. We're going to do this anyways because we can. Boop. Dark, I think you missed it earlier as well. Something else that we found out is that our new guy does not have animations. We tried it. We turned on animations here. His red, his purple, and his yellow passive, no animations. It literally does nothing. It's very sad. Sad day. But oh well. No, he is no Cosmo either. That dog is not, no. Okay, so we have test of skill. We have an assassin, an analyst, a mecha. No real tile movers except for the mecha does put down a repeater that moves once a turn, but it's not really much worth writing home about. This isn't going to be... What? Weapon Hex is our person we're teaming with? Why? Oh, projectiles? Is that why? Oh, the projectile shtick, isn't it? Yes, it is. So Hexagon. Create 2 projectiles. Heal your teammates for a burst of health for each friendly projectile on the board. Thumbs up. When a friendly projectile leaves the board, X23 heals for some amount. I can see that. That's some good stuff. Pretty good. All right. I mean, nothing else in here is going to do that much extra for us, but that yellow is going to help her be tankier than ever. Okay. I'm just going to keep this like it is, though. The reds and greens are where the damage is at. Let's just keep that as is. I'm not going to put any supports on. We shouldn't need it. Anything else we could do for funsies? So like a 4-star we could throw in here? Yes, I said 4-star. They're only goons. Let's not worry about that, right? Let's just throw in a 4-star for fun. What could be fun with them? Let's test the strikes per red hit. You know how you cast Lin-Lee's red? And it does damage for 1 plus a number of times equal to the Divine Heritage. Yellow matches have been done. Let's test that. We're going to put in Rocket. We're going to do some yellow matches. And then we'll cast that red as soon as we can. When we cast that red, we'll get to see if the strike tiles empower each individual red hit. I bet you they do, but just to see it in action, and this is a safe place to do it in. Kings! Don't, you're lazy for doing that, just think outside the box. It's good, man. It's good. Thanks. I do appreciate it. Also, quick question. Have you ever watched a Sonic show? If so, what's your favorite? A Sonic show? Like the TV shows or the movies? Because the movies are cool. As for the TV shows, not outside my kids watching it, and I don't know if I can really count that. It's not like I was paying attention to it. It's just my little kids sitting there watching it and enjoying it. I mean, that's fun. I do enjoy the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube's done by Terminal Montage. That guy's great. Anyways. Alright. What's that? Pig? No, we're not doing pig, John. I'm sorry, what was that? I thought it was just as purple when I used the loner. Lame. Nah. No. No. Terminal Montage is brilliant. He is, Dark. He is. Thank you. Thank you for being there with me on that. Okay, I need yellow, blue, and green. Right? There he is. Rocket with low-level AI. Let's make sure those strikes get out there and stay buffed. Stay busted. Let's go. Your personal favorite was Sonic Prime on Netflix. I can't say I know the differences between all of them. I do know that some of the animation styles have changed over the years, but that's as far as my knowledge goes of it. Sorry, buddy. Wish I could say more of it with you. Okay, let's take you out and let's condense some of our strike tiles. That's what I like to do. I like to take my strike tiles and kind of condense them. If you don't know what I mean, when you have a low-level AI and you match your own strikes, it takes the value of those strikes and redistributes that value to your remaining strikes on the board, meaning you don't lose their power. It just compresses that value onto your remaining ones. Less of your strikes to lose from an errant power or match going off. So that's the way I like to think of it. Although there is a yellow right here, so I kind of need to do this per our strategy. I do want to get rid of that mecha tile, but I also want to do this first. Okay, let's get rid of that tile now. Oh, perfect timing too. Let's compress that onto the rest of the strikes. Let's build up some red. We have to get to the point where we can actually test the ability. We have enough red now. No, we don't. We're 1 red short. I was looking at Scarlet, or X23. My bad. Let's prep out this this yellow for another match right there. Oh, it's so close. I shouldn't have made that extra cascade with it. It's okay. This is just get rid of 2 enemy specials to yellows. I mean, why wouldn't we right now, right? Bye. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Get rid of that annoying tile mover. That's a good thing. More yellow matches. I need 1 more red. Make it happen. I don't see an easy red, which sucks. Let's see if we can kind of like move this down. Give me a red up there. No? That'd be too easy? Cool. How about that? Give me a red. Nope. How about... I mean, I guess I could do this. Do that over here, then we can match that red. What's this one doing? Media cover. Changes 4 basic green or purple tiles into team-up tiles. I don't want them getting errant matches. That's horrible. Ugh. What's that? You kind of a really big Sonic fan? Just like to tend to ask something. It's all good, man. It's all good. Ask away. I have no problem talking about almost anything. I don't think we've reached a boundary yet, though. But anyways, I'm gonna let them get that purple off because I wanted to get my red. Okay, let's give this a try. Not you. You. So it's going to do 5,516 damage to an enemy 1 plus a number of times, right? How many times do we cast that yellow? It doesn't say. We've matched, what, like, I'd say at least 2 yellows, if not 3, maybe? Yikes. I wish it would say how many times you matched it. Okay, and then what's our strikes do? We have 2,500 in extra strike damage. So theoretically, and it probably will work this way, this is going to do about 8,000 damage at least 3 times. So let's see. Well, that's at least 3 times right there. Yep, 3 times. Cool. That works. So it does work on that. Makes me want to kind of like try it with like Okoye. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Something to boost it really high. 8 hits. Super boosted. Ugh. I don't need to use any of those. I was tempted. Shouldn't be tempted. Stop it. It's kind of unnecessary. It's overkill. Do we need to run him anymore? Probably not, but let's do this. And then we'll fire off the purple for fun, just to get it over with. I was going to use the red, but, you know, for X23, but that'll do it. Let the new guy get the win. Okay. Move along. 4 nodes left to do. 2 of them are very, very Thanosable. Thanosable, not Thanosable. I've gotten so comfy with that being a verb, or whatever. Thanosable, that's a new one. Alright, let's get it. Get it good. Hey Strange, what's up, buddy? You're about to feel that green hit. Yep, clickety clickety click. One more. Get this one done. Yeah. We know. You guys are something else. Let's throw the loner in there. I don't need to like use my own guys up, right? Does it matter? I don't think it does. Click. Oh, he's still alive. I think the last time we did a Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., my Thanos was not nearly this high of a level. There's been a couple of vaults since then that gave me plenty of 5-star Thanos covers. Not that like he's a giant threat or anything, even though you kind of think he should be, but, you know, compared to the rest of the meta. Alright, we got Wanda, Iceman, and a Commander. Just to set the stage, if you're not familiar with it, Commander is going to feed purple AP into that machine we call Wanda and Iceman. We're not good at naming over here. Iceman can use that purple to turn reds into blues on the board, and blues are really awesome for him. 6 blue AP gets him to freeze one of your 4 turns. Another 6 after someone's frozen with the countdown still on the board that he makes, lets him do a nice giant Hawaiian punch to somebody on your team. Tons of damage. Ouchies. Blue does nothing for Scarlet Witch, but that blue passive lets her create a lot more purple AP, which Iceman can then again use. If the computer's feeling froggy for some reason, they can save a ton of purple AP, 14 to be exact, and do a giant team hit to you with a 5-turn random stun to somebody. Yuck. Order of operations, my suggestion, Commander first to get rid of that AP feeder, then Iceman because it's a cheap 4-turn stun, then Wanda last. Even though she's got a lot of power in her, she's also very expensive. You have some time before you have to worry about her. Okay, Karnak, Iron Fist, go punch people. As for me, what am I going to do? Let's see. I'm going to put in somebody. Who do we want to throw into the meat grinder? Somebody. Let's see. What are we playing with here? We're playing with Karnak, and we're playing with Lin Lee. We already did the whole Venom Necroco thing. I mean, I don't see a lot of other ways to roll that. I mean, we could roll with Kate Pride. We were going to be making Protect's hand over fist. I did it again. Don't mean to do the hand over fist thing. Doesn't MODOK feed our red pretty good? Having a way to use that red more often would be kind of nice, right? Yeah. Converts 6 basic tiles to red. Deals damage to the target. Not a bad source of red AP. We could do that, or we could do 3-star Iron Man. Not a bad way to go. I'm sorry, I missed something over there. The big sheep. Everything is noticeable if you're brave enough to. You know what? You know, you're right. As long as you hit your chest to be like, yeah, I'm ready to do this. Yeah. Just pulled the 5-star Dr. Doom. Nice, Mark. Always good to get a 5-star in there. More champ rewards or levels if you're still needing it. Build them on up. That's awesome, dude. All right. Let's go with somebody. We don't need you big dogs on campus. Let's see, MODOK or... I mean, I could technically use 4-star Iron Man. His black makes red AP. His blue makes red tiles out of green. And we're technically not using any green. It's a waste of his red ability, though. But then again, I haven't... If you look at it, I have his red at 3. I have him set as a red AP feeder because there's other fun characters out there right now. That'll be interesting use for Iron Man. Yeah, why not? Let's go. I mean, it's not like Karnak's not going to ruin their day in 4 turns anyways. Let's be honest. Can't really help it. Karnak just is a machine. He's not, but he is. That won't give me the yellow. I almost matched that green upwards for no good reason, mind you, but just to get like a green match, a blue match, and thinking the yellows up top would match, but they're not gonna because it'd be this cascade here will knock one of them out of sync. I think I'll just take the yellow match. Let's start making protects. Let's make some blues. Yeah, let's get some blue AP on the board. Like this. Ooh, give me a crit early before Karnak's birthday? Nice. I'm going to save that blue. Remember, we're going to save it for Iron Man. I mean, I guess we could use it on Karnak later on if we would just get tired of their games. I mean, they do got 6 purple already, but let's chill for a moment. Not to, you know, make an Iceman pun over here. He's on it. He was on the puns already. Hand over Iron Fist. That's right, the big sheep. Forget what this game is. I know you told me a long time ago, but I have a memory loss and I forget things even from a day ago. It happens once in a while. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. Are we there yet? Are we here for this point? Is Karnak ready? 1122 match damage? Yeah, he's a 5-star now. He's a 5-star junior. So he's just gonna start like mopping the floors with people. And that's fun. We're not gonna get any red this way, are we? Let's do this. Let's go what we came here for. We came here for this. and still didn't really get anything fun out of it. It's okay. Go here. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Wanda, you're not getting that. Yeah. I have an empty countdown tile there for a minute. That was fun. That was a blank countdown tile. I don't think I've seen those in a while. Like since like maybe one of the boss runs, like against Thanos. He had those the 6 infinity gems out on the board. I think it looked like that. I think they did. Anyways. Alright. Let's go. How much damage we got stored up here? Probably not much. Is there any yellows I can cast freely right now? Cast. I mean match. Do this into that. Give me one more. Cold as ice. Whatever, whatever. I get it, I get it. You're all cold and icy. We all get it. Oh no, I don't have enough red to have the fun. Well, if he freezes anybody, he'd freeze Karnak, so we could still technically have the fun. How much blue do I need to get this rolling? 4. How much black? Too much. Well, that's a shame. None of it's immediately fun. I guess we'll just build up for it. Yeah. Oh, and then you match that. At least you got rid of your countdown. What a jerk. Some people. Trying to have a little fun over here. Once we get Han Solo out of here, out of his carbonite prison, Iceman's gonna get punched in the face so hard. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Oh, wait. I wanted to do it with the red. There. I had a whole purpose and a plan. Now it's not even worth much. It's 3,000 Iceman. Oh, well. I mean, it's hard to show off any other 4-star when Karnak is there. It's like the martial arts Polaris. Give him 4 turns and things just start dying. Ugh. Darn you, Karnak, being too good. Okay. Day 2, a test of skill. Here's the one we're all here for. Riri, Mockingbird, Decoy. Let's set the table for those who aren't initiated. Decoy likes to feed that green AP directly into Riri's systems. And Riri uses that green to do a big ol' uppercut on your target and the first person in line. And, you know, does a lot of damage. It's not enough to kill him, but it puts him airborne for a moment and takes him out for a second, which kind of sucks. But that's about all the decoys do. It is feeding a constant damage thing for Riri in that case, but it's not the worst thing in the world. What sucks is Riri and Mockingbird have these super strong red abilities. Let's start with Riri, the real big threat. She's got a red as these remote control gauntlets that will hit not your front person, but the back too for a ton of damage. And if you're down to one dude left, you're not immune. She just puts both of them on you. Now it's double damage to you. Boo-hoo, you're dead. If she doesn't have enough red, but she has the blue, well, she just makes a bunch of red charge tiles in the middle. There's probably a cascade's going to happen, and then she has the red, and you're probably dead. Let's say Riri doesn't, for some reason, doesn't want to cast the red, just not feeling it. Mockingbird's red costs a little more. It puts out 2 countdown tiles, and it does a ton of damage to person in front. It is 2 fortified countdown tiles, though, so you have a moment, a chance to do something to get rid of them ASAP, so you could disarm them. You have a moment to live. My suggestion, order of operations, get rid of the decoy so you stop feeding Riri Williams some uppercut fuel. Then get rid of Riri, okay? You should have enough time by then. And then you get rid of Mockingbird last. Oh, and by the way, don't make any more match 4s than you have to, because you're feeding Mockingbird 2 free AP. Or sometimes a free ability cast if they have 8 or more AP in that color. Yuck. Okay? What's that? The Big Sheep Goons tell campfire stories are about turn 4 Karnak. That's right. It's kind of like the Chuck Norris stuff, right? Would you say your main knowledge is Marvel based? No, I would not. I would not say my main knowledge is Marvel based at all. I like Marvel stuff, I do, but I learn a lot, honestly, from this game, introducing me to new characters like Lin Lee, and then I Google stuff, and then I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I've learned a lot throughout my years playing other games too, and watching the movies, and even reading some comic books here and there. I should clutch my pearls. Reading comic books. But no, it's fun stuff. I even listened to some of the audiobooks. Did you know Marvel's got audiobooks? Go fig. Yeah. I'll listen to them like on Spotify or Sirius XM in the car while I'm driving places. Why not? And I get a nice fun comic book fix while you're on the road. Anyways. Let's see, we got X-23, we got Iron Fist, and not you, Hulkbuster. This is big show time. We need to put out someone awesome. I don't know why I selected 6-star. Galactus is not coming out to play on this one. We need someone with a little more bite. Let's think about this here. What are you doing here? Should I run the Okoye thing? Should we try it out, see how strong that red gets? Do we already know the story and just say that's dumb? Or do we run it just to watch it happen? I'll scroll through what you guys think about it. Or get the message, one or the other. It's something. There might be some projectile fun we could do. Besides X-23. Besides Beta Ray Bill, John. I don't know, I just don't... Plus Beta Ray Bill's only feeding blue and green. And Iron Fist isn't using that. I'm sorry, I'm just not sold. I'm not sold. It doesn't scream this character to me. Oh, doesn't seem right. When it's the right character, I'll know, but that just doesn't feel like it. By the way, John, you've been pretty silent over there. You okay, buddy? In the meantime, I'm not seeing any other reason to go a different way. I kind of want to abuse that red. 6,000 damage to enemy a number of times equal to the times Divine Heritage has been activated. I mean, 6,000 plus everything else that's going to happen. I mean, that could be fun. I just need to get the red AP. Now, if we wanted to guarantee the red AP, we could start playing with some supports. X-23 is a mutant after all, so let's just say you're running this and you're like, hey, Pi, I want to do that thing, but I want to get the red up and running right now. Don't forget Krakoa on X-23 could give you red AP to start right off the rip. That could give you that right there. Right then and there. It's kind of a fun thought. I could... I'm tempted to do it. Because if I put 2 team-up AP on a boost, and then go to X-23, throw Krakoa on, that's instant red AP. We don't have enough to cast it right off the rip, but we're a lot closer than we were. What's that? Tired Klingon day. Long day. Klingon day? You know what? Klingon day. That's what it is now. You've had a long day, it's a Klingon day. You know what? John might be onto something. Alright. I can't put a support on them. Nope. I feel like that might be the fun answer for this. Spider Girl? May person? I can't think. May Parker. There you go. No. I don't feel like she makes projectiles pretty well, but she doesn't have anything to really use them. She can convert them into strike tiles. That's a thing. But I don't think it's really worth it. Not for this fight, at least. Anything else? No, maybe not. Nah. We're getting into, like, not to be offensive, but kind of the dregs of it. I don't see it happening. Although I will be honest, can I just 1 second, just sidetrack here? The new 3rd grade art contest Iron Man. I've had a lot of fun with him in some of the PvPs. His red is super cheap. His yellow is pretty darn cheap as well. And team him with Sunspot. Sunspot says anytime you cast colors in his power, which is red and yellow, that's 2 of those colors right there. He does like a bunch of passive damage. Just does it. Not to mention Iron Man himself is creating countdowns that could feed your red and yellow AP back again. Throw a refreshment card on Sunspot and now you're making more red countdown tiles by casting those powers. It's a stupidly good countdown / AP creating / nuking machine. May have, or just killed some Jugs and Sam Wilsons at the high level PvP. I'm not saying it's your answer to all your problems, but it was a fun diversion for a while when I was running it. Why have I stopped? I don't know. Flavors of the week, boost list change. Anyways. Soda's written, soda shall be done. Yeah, it is. It's Klingon Day now. Okay. Do you know who Wally West is? Ooh, that name rings a bell. Not like Dr. Bong rings a bell, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to say no because I can't answer it off the top of my head. So you know what? No. I recognize the name, but that's as far as that goes. That's funny. Dang. Okay. Recently came back to the game after not playing for over 2 years, so it's weird to see new characters and not knowing how they work. It's all good to Big Sheep. I get it. It's one of the only games I could do like this level of knowledge on. That's not fair. I've played a lot of games in my time. I could do a lot of knowledge on a lot of games. But hey, that's one of those things, when you really take interest in something, you just kind of absorb the information. That's me. I love, I don't know, a lot of game stuff. I do. Okay, anyways, away from the Iron Man. Get out of here, 2nd grade art, whatever. And no one else is projectile fun, right? We've already went through it. Okay. Back up to here. Throw her in. And let's do the red boost, because why not? Let's see how fast we can get that up and running. That's what it is. I want to see how fast we get that up and running and just murder these peeps. Plus, let's call it what it is. Are you having trouble with this node? Are you? You having trouble with this node? Throw in your 1-star Hawkeye with a refreshment card on. We all know the drill by now, right? It doesn't have to be leveled up. Level 1 refreshment card with your ascended Hawkeye, at least a 2-star Hawkeye. 2-star version of 1-star Hawkeye. You get it. Cast the purple on a purple match or on a purple tile. Recreate AP over and over again. The engine creates itself. Yeah. You've seen it. I know you have, and there's almost no reason to lose these fights now. Anyways, not to trivialize it, but it does, right? Come here. I passed him by 3 times. Decoy, let's go. I need the red, and we're gonna take it right there. Oh yeah, I got the Fantastic Art on Okoye because every time she makes a match, it does a tile swap and I get a free team-up AP. Why would you not want a free team-up AP on Okoye? There's no correct answer for that. Anyways, Wally West. Oh, the Flash! That's right. Jeez. So you mentioned Wally West. We're playing Marvel, and my brain was not in DC. Jesus. I'm sitting here like thinking like Wade Wilson. I'm like, there's another W name out there right now. See, Wade, Wanda, Wilhelm. What? Well, that's no, no. Well, she was way more faster and connected to the Speed Force. Gotcha. Yeah. I get you, man. I totally wasn't thinking of that brand. That's awesome, though, that you threw me off like that. Moondragon? John, that was brilliant. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. And Dark had answered your question, King, the Flash. Dang. Or at least one of them, he says. Okay, so we have 5 team up AP. Should we just cast it now and have some fun with it? Let's do it. Doo-doo. Not enough. Oh, because I haven't hit that many yellow matches. Silly pie. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some more yellow matches and we'll run it again. It's not going to be that hard, right? Watch I'm dead in 3 turns. Computer goes crazy on me. I don't dare leave that red match hanging like that. If I match this black or this, no, this black or this black or whatever, I'm leaving the computer a red match. And Mockingbird and Riri are sitting there, you know, like that meme, you know. They're just sitting there waiting. Like, come on. Even if I match this yellow, I'm giving him a red. Darn if I do, darn if I don't, right? Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna match my way, like Scooby-Doo my way into it. Let's see if this blue match gives me like a random roulette of fun here. Yeah, that did. Nice. Yeah, I still gave him a red though. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Fantastic car, everybody. It could be amazing like that right there. Should I match another yellow? I should. I kind of just want to do this right now and just cast it. But I don't want the team up tiles that will replace some of them to overwrite this yellow match. I want the yellow match for myself, so then we can get a better, stronger red. Okay, I don't see a yellow match. I don't see a red match. So now let's create some chaos. And by chaos, I mean totally nothing. Thanks, game. Let's go here. What's up? Hey, whoa, cool guy. How you doing, bud? Glad you're still playing the game. You don't ever get glitches. I've really turned down playing MPQ due to freezing glitches. I was an everyday player. Now I'm just playing when I get bored. Cool guy. I hate to say it. I've gotten a couple freezes here and there, but nothing much at all. Nothing like the rest of humanity has gotten, and knock on all the wood, but haven't really gotten any problem with it. I think it's just a model of your phone, whatever you're using. And I'm not trying to say, go buy this phone, your phone sucks. Don't read into it like that. I just happen to be lucky. I'm using a Galaxy S23. It's been working wonderful on it. There have been slowdowns. There have been laggy moments here and there, but nothing so horrendous that it's maybe stopped. Sure, there have been moments that have made my game take longer, or maybe like it'll freeze or crash out on me. Like, you know, much like my 10-year-old when I tell her she can't watch YouTube. But you get the point. Tomorrow maybe. John, yeah, tomorrow is not a bad idea for the Moondragon idea. Maybe on the 3rd node. Because I don't know if it could last the 4th node. So I feel like that's for like making enemy protects. I feel like that's what Moondragon did, making enemy protects. And our Lin Lee guy isn't all about that life. I need some black AP. I need a yellow match. I need all the above. I'll take the red. Okay, so we have 23 team up AP. We've made a couple yellow matches in the time being, and I think it's time to unleash our true potential of a Shards of Fuzi. Let's see, that's 6,000 damage, plus all my team up stuff from Wakanda Forever. plus all the yellow matches I've done in there to give it extra hits. It doesn't power it up? Is that what I'm seeing here? Does Okoye not power this up? Because seriously, 2,856 extra damage for each team up AP. I mean, if you're doing the math at home, 23 times that is a lot. Let's just throw it. It's over 50,000 more damage easily. Okay? So I expected that to level her, and it didn't. Wow. I was just ready to be like, done. Just wipe up the mess, get a mop, a bucket, clean up these girls, get them out of here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, John, she empowers everything except 4-star Jugs. And now 4-star Lin Lee Iron Fist. Add it to the list, everybody. Okoye does not power up Lin Lee's red 4-star power. Jeez, I said it wrong, but you get the point. Dang. Okay, well, you know what? Living Weapon can still do some stuff, right? Whoop. Not as much as I wanted it to, but it still did. And then, how about the purple? That's 27,000 damage. So if it gets boosted at all, it should kill her. He's like immune to boosting? What is going on here? Oh, wait. She's stunned? She's airborne. Are you kidding me? Yes, I just threw my phone to the side. She's airborne. I didn't see that. Did you see her knock her airborne? I didn't see that. Now we have to build the red AP up again. Ugh. Okay, fine. Oh no. And now the computer's gonna go crazy on me. Yikes! No. Insert that meme here. No. Oh no. She gonna murder me. I mean, could this kill her right here if I just do this? Maybe? Okay, good. Okay. We got rid of the remote control gauntlets. Okoye's up and running. Let's try it again. She's not airborne this time. I mean, I didn't see anyone else mention it. I mean, there's probably some of you watching. They're like, you idiot. She's airborne. God. Eat your ham, Tina. Sorry, sometimes it reminds me of that. Okay. I'm sorry, what was that cool guy? And a big sheep. I got a glitch on my phone once, but on my laptop's been great. Cool guys is good to know. I play on iOS, so it is what it is. Keep the content coming. I mean, I'll try. As long as they keep running this better and better. You know, it's been like better, like one tiny baby step at a time. It's just little by little. They're trying. You can see there's effort and there's communication and anyways, whatever. Ready? Let's see it now. Okoye's up. Shards of Fuzi's charged. Should be a dead girl right here. And she is. Okay, Okoye works. Everybody calm down. Red alert down. You don't have to post anything to the forums. Don't uninstall the game. We're all good. We're all good. Alarm. Yeah. Whew. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it definitely worked. I wish I would have seen it with more characters on there. I wanted to see if she would have, if he would have used a couple of those hits to kill one of them, and then the remaining hits to kill another one. I kind of wanted to see that happen, but I think we know what would have happened. It's individual hits. Apocalypse does that. There's plenty of characters that do multi-hits. So I think it would have happened all the same. Anyways. What's that, what's that, Kings? I wouldn't be surprised that iPhone stuff can't play a game like this. Android's just better. I'm not sure starting to have power APKs. Android. I'm not gonna say one thing or another. I'm not gonna feed that war of Android versus iPhone. I've been an Android guy Yeah, I mean, ever since I got an Android phone after dropping my Nokias. Okay, I had a Nokia. I think everyone did. But at least, you know, if you're old enough to know better. Anyways, I like the way they work. Simple as that. That's all. I'm not a brand name guy. I'm not sitting here like, yeah, throw my flag in the air. I support them forever. No, I use what I like. That's it. I'm not trying to bash anyone else. It's not my style. Cool Guy says, I'm itching for a boss battle. We all are. We had a boss battle due at the end of December / beginning of January, and it never hit because that's when the transition was supposed to happen between companies, or developers, I should say. And it never happened. It was not a smooth transition, and now we're waiting. Honestly, if you ask me, I think it's a matter of learning how to crawl before you walk before you run before you fly. You get it. The new devs are still learning all this stuff. There's been issues and glitches in here, and by glitches I mean minor ones. Like they'll misschedule some things. The timing is off on this. Animation's not on our new 4-star character. They're learning stuff. They have no notes from the previous developers. So, but they run Gems of War, a very popular Match 3 RPG game that's been live forever, and they've made other Match 3 RPGs in the past. They are very experienced in the business. So, give them time. They're just looking in the code and like, oh god, they didn't leave us no notes. Ugh. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some interns in there somewhere just typing away, ChatGPT, tell me where the code is for Iron Fist. That'd be sad, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Was that the Big Sheep? I had a Nokia as a kid. Probably still works too. I mean, if it's still in the landfill somewhere, sure, mine works too. I get what you're saying, man. Feeling that one. Nice. All right, what was that? Luck is on your side, Dark says. I mean, I guess it was. The fact that they didn't kill me like that, I mean, I had a 550 Okoi make a red match with 2 charge tiles. I mean, I was pretty sure it was going to kill him, but it's not like I have that math in my head, like how much damage does she do in a red match? Let's multiply it with some charge tile. Ugh. I'm not going to calculate like that. There's like 1 or 2 people I've seen on Reddit that do the calculations, the raw number calculations, and kudos to them. I love the effort and the work, and you're putting in that mad lab scientist work that I appreciate. I do. It's just, I'm not going to crunch the numbers that hard. Now, I'll go out there and memorize everybody's colors in the game, though, because that's how my autistic brain works. All right. What's that? Well, thanks, Dark. I appreciate it, man. I try to stay positive. I really, really do. I find it's a lot. It just makes you feel better in the end of the day. There's been a lot of things to be negative about, especially in this day and age. If you know, you know. And I'm pretty sure y'all do. But I could be mad at work. I'm not going to be mad at my phone game. That's silly. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really do appreciate all the support. I'll see you on Wednesday, right? Right? Wednesday night? I got nothing else going on. That's not true. I probably have something going on. But whatever, we'll make it work. Wednesday night. Mark, thank you for joining me. Kings, the Big Sheep, Cool Guy. I'm missing someone in this chat. I'm scrolling all the way through this chat trying to find someone else. Oh, Rai. Thank you for joining me. Love Marcus. Thank you on the YouTube side. I really appreciate it. And over there on Twitch, you got John and Dark always holding it down for me on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys on Wednesday night, right? Later, everybody. Good night.